Hello everybody, welcome back. We're doing another review of an Angela. This time we have Diamond 1 GM3. They played DPS earlier in this game. I'm not going to review the DPS part because I am a Celestial 1 tank player. I don't play DPS very often, so to do that we'll just focus on tank. Let's see, they said it was an awful match. They said they got messed up by Penny. They went Angela during the second round on attack to harass Phoenix because they felt like she was being the most oppressive. They steamrolled first checkpoint, then team got stuck on the choke. Not sure what I should have done there. Just immediately swapped to shield take, Stranger Mag. They don't know how they could have played this differently. Would greatly appreciate advice and insight on my gameplay. Alright. So, just from that, let me first say, just immediately swap to a shield tank like Stringer Mag. My gut instinct is no. I'm a firm believer that any character can be played in any situation if you are good enough. If you want and you feel comfortable playing Mag or Strange in a specific situation, great. But you shouldn't go into the mindset of like, I can't play this character here. I don't think that's great. You should be motivated by, oh, Strange would be fun in this situation. Strange would be good in this situation. Not, my character is bad. So, first things first. Second of all, let's check out Angela. I've been really enjoying Angela. This is our third or fourth Angela VOD review, and I like them a lot. I think they're fun. All right, who's on your team? Who's the enemy team playing? You have a Penny, you have an Invis, you have a Luna, and an Adam. So you have triple support. One of those supports can heal you from very long ways away. The other two, you have to be close. You have triple, so you should be all right. You have a Moon Knight to help secure kills. You have a Penny that you can pull people into their nest or just near her, and you can probably secure a kill that way. Now, what are we seeing so far? They have a Groot. Groot is excellent for Angela. You can pick up Groot, drop him where he doesn't belong, over his own walls, and he just falls over. So we like that already. What else can we see? Okay, we see a Bucky. Bucky's very dangerous for Angela, so be aware. Who else do we see? We see Phoenix, who you specifically said was the problem. Watch out for Phoenix. She has a great stun, and she can do a lot of damage, so keep that in mind. Okay, good. I like this. Okay, I'm already seeing some stuff I don't like. See if that changes. Okay, great. Nice attempt. I like that you bailed. Good. Make sure you're throwing in those quick melees. Okay, this is not what I would do, but it works out for you. That's fine. Make sure you always quick melee first. Okay. Okay, here's something instructive we can talk about. So, when you want to use your shift, you want to activate it as close to people as possible. When you go into your shift, the two main things are, A, it's very loud. So people instantly look at this cloak. This cloak instantly hears it and turns around and is like, I need to move. Cloak is not looking at you, you do it, immediately swap. The second thing, why you want to be as close as possible, is when you pull people, her meter goes down kind of slow when you're just in shift, and when you're pushing somebody, when you have somebody speared, it goes down very fast. And so the time you have in order to get somebody out of position is very low. So you want to maximize that time by using shift as close to somebody as possible. Now it's also a lot harder, so spend time in practice range, like nailing that down, have a Groot, or try to do it with a Luna on fast, and get used to quick melee spear shift and pulling people out. It's a great skill to have, and it'll maximize how much damage you can do. You do a good job here, and you secure the kill. That's great. I like the decision making. That's fine. Okay, now your Penny's set up. So now I'm thinking I could pull somebody into there. Oh, you hear the portal. You're going to go cancel it. Nice job. Great. And you die for it. That's perfect. I'm perfectly okay with that. Good decision making. And you guys get it. Nice. Okay, we're going from here. Ah. You probably could have killed either the Strange or the Groot, or both right there if you decide to pull them. Okay, pick somebody. You're on Rocket, that's fine. Okay, you're doing the combo. Got a little lost. Okay, now I'm thinking pull. Yeah, you gotta activate it right next to people. You're just too early with the shift. Alright, now how do you approach this? Nobody is really giving you too hard of a problem, but you're also not making space with your team. Okay, good. You're choosing a different path, that's great. Okay, now they have a penny. Their team comp changed. Okay. So left side didn't work. You're gonna go right side? There you go. I like this, you're stretching the map. That's great. Now, who are you gonna pick though? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go over target priority and approach here. Angela, the way I think about Angela is she's like an assassin. She loses all of her advantage when people can see her for long periods of time. So I like that you came up here, right? I think that was a great idea. But the second they saw you, you lose your advantage. Your health bar is already going down. So if I start here and they both look at me, I'm just going to turn around here and look where I can go here. Now, Angela's great because she doesn't have to pull any specific type of character. Like Wolverine really wants to pull a tank. They don't want to pull DPS. They don't want to pull supports as much. Angela can do it all. She can do great. So what you want to be thinking is not, I'm going to pull a specific person. It's more like, I'm going to pull whatever character on the enemy team I can to get the most advantage. Now, if I'm here, these two people are already shooting me, plus they have a Bucky, plus they have a Penny, so I can get chained by Bucky, I can get webbed by Penny. I'm thinking, okay, if I, best case scenario, I turn around here, I pick up Rocket, and I take him away from his team, I do the full combo, and then he dashes out twice. That's like best case scenario. I'm just not going to do anything. Here, if I pull this cloak, I'm going to push her into here. I start taking damage. There's a chance that I kill her. She probably gets rezzed, and then by that time, Penny's going to web me. Bucky's going to pull me. I'll be dead. She gets rezzed. It'll be tough. So, not a great option. These two, I don't have enough to kill them, plus the supports are close enough, and they can both heal around corners. Even if you push Bucky into here, there's also a health pack here that he could probably get, so that's not a good option. The Penny, too much health, not on the right. Your team's not in the right spot to really secure a kill. But over here, there is one, if not two people you could definitely kill. If you go right here, and instead abandon what you're doing over there, and just say, hey, this Strange is in a bad spot, you just pick him up and drop him into your team, who also conveniently has a Penny Nest and a Luna that can freeze him, an Invis that can push him farther in, Adam that does tons of damage. Unfortunately, your Moon Knight died, but if not, that's probably a kill. So you want to show up as Angela, use your mobility like you did to find a good spot, to scout, and then with your scouting, then find who is the most vulnerable, the most likely to give you an impact. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be Phoenix, it doesn't have to be a support, it doesn't have to be a tank, just whatever person will give your team the most advantage. And then pick them and keep it going. Okay, you get res. Now what happens? Now we're in team fight mode. Okay, your Invis ulted. Okay, do you have somebody to ult combo with? You do. You have a Moon Knight. So I'm thinking... Oh, he already ulted. Unfortunate. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Okay. Here the fight's lost. I'm pretty sure the fight's already over at this point. Yeah. You just don't have enough space. If you're gonna do something like that, you kind of got to do it earlier rather than later in an ult fight like that. Or just save it for the next one. Okay, Mag. Mag's fine. Now what are you thinking as Mag? No? Strange? No, back to Angela. Okay.
They have been seen and they will not escape.
Okay, so the problem here that your team is facing. Nice. Okay. Quick melee. There you go. And get out. Okay, that's fine. So here, I want to show you something. So what I was about to say is the problem is your team can't push through this choke, right? Now your team is not making it very easy on themselves. They're forcing themselves through the worst part of the choke. But you can't really control your team, so that's fine. So instead, you pick the rocket. And now look what has happened. Let's go back a little bit. Check this out. Let me show you Angela's strength. All right. Where is their team right now? Their rocket's a little behind because you killed him. But their team is all right here. They're all covering this area. Because that's where your team is going. They're doing the right thing. Now watch what happens. Okay, they're still covering this area. Still covering this area. Still cover. Oh, now rocket's pulled away. Now look what's happening. Check this out. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4 people have shifted their focus from here back. Even this Penny is kind of soft shifted. Look at her. She's backing up so far. And you don't even secure the kill. You don't even have to. Because check out your team. Look at this. Look at how much space. Now if your team has a brain and they walk this way, they just have to fight 2 people. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 2 for a couple seconds. Now, it doesn't work this time. And not all teams, you can't always win the RNG of team comp, but that's going to give your team the best chance. So now you come back and you do it again. Oh, great. You picked another one. All right, here we are. 1, 2, 3. 3 people are focusing on you. You're fighting 1v3. And because of that, now your squirrel orals. Look at this Strange. This Strange is about to die. Specifically because of what you are doing. So if we go back to the original premise of your post was, not sure what should I have done there, just immediately swap to a shield tank like Stranger Mag? I don't think you had to at all. I don't even think that would have helped as much because I hope this Strange dies. He's smart enough to take cover. He actually is going to die because of you. Now, you're being a bit too much, but watch. Yeah, I would have gotten out by there, unfortunately. And their Strange is good enough to understand he's not getting support right now. But I think you're doing fine on that account. Now let's look at why you died. Okay, last time we saw you was... Okay, you just got the rocket.
Aye, just what I needed.
Okay, I like all this. Okay, you pick a target. That's fine. Nice job. And you get out. That's okay. You're too quick. Too quick. Angela has a cooldown. She has this meter, and you have to respect it. You're not going to really do much unless this cooldown is to at least here, or your team is pushing, which neither of those things are there. So you gotta be a little more patient with it. Like if you are in this exact same spot and your meter is full, you do quick melee, left click, she's already at half health, and then you pick her up with shift and put her over here, you win this fight. You either kill her or that Strange dies and you get out. But you kind of rush it a little, and because of that, you try to stay for too long, they peel you off, and now even no matter what, if you're in this scenario as Angela, you gotta get out. You have to get out. And you want to minimize your time in your axe mode, or else that'll happen. I think it was the right idea. Just be a little bit more patient. Just make sure your meter is almost full. There it is. Okay, now we're on Strange. What do we think? Portal? No? Okay. Okay, do you know the animation cancels? I would assume so. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is really gonna help your team enough, honestly. But maybe. Okay, you gotta kill. Push, 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 push. Okay, they got rezzed and your team died. And your team's dead. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, this could just be an unwinnable game. Like, if you go to the A10 principle, like 20% of games are just unwinnable. But if you wanted to give your team the best chance, I would have stuck with Angela and like made that space and just been a menace in their backline to where their tanks had to either turn around or give up space. Okay. If you're gonna be Strange. Alright, so you're trying to play frontline Strange. Good, good. Okay, she's gone. Okay, you gotta pick somebody. Uh-oh, here comes ult. Yeah. Where did he even ult? Yeah, this is a really brawl-heavy fight. That's tough. Then in a situation like this, if you're gonna play a tank like Strange, you have to find the person that you can attack that you can still be a frontline tank. So you, like with Strange, you have to accept I'm not getting back there. I'm not. So you have to find the person that you can attack while still being a frontline tank that will give your team the most space or put the most pressure on the other team. Most of the time, it's not really going to be their tanks unless their tank is being aggressive, like the Penny was ulting, stuff like that. You can even go just shoot the Penny nest. That'll give your team a little bit more space. You can shoot this Cloak. She's close. She can do damage. You can focus the Bucky. He's close enough to where you can do damage on him. And when he goes to hook, since you're already looking at him, you can shield off one of his hooks, and then your team doesn't get pulled by him. So in these brawl fights where things kind of break down, you have to pick the enemy player that will give your team the best. Okay, great. I like that. Now, how are you going to use your ult? Oh, that's rough. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Okay, let it go. I can't believe that worked. That should not have worked. You got lucky. I don't know how the Penny didn't web you. In fact, I kind of want to see it. Let's see what happened with the Penny. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. She has it. She has it. Oh, she did bad. Yeah, you got really lucky. You got to watch out with that. Like, who can shut down your ult? And on their team, it's Bucky and Penny. Unless you did time it. Maybe you did time it. Now I'm curious. This is just for me now. Did you time it? I want to see. Did you see the web? When did Penny web? Oh, there it was. Maybe you did see it. Doesn't look like it. That's okay. Either way. Okay, you're getting the nest. Alright, now you're making some space. Now just keep that space. Push. Good, good. Yeah, just keep at him. Perfect. You felt the weakness. Okay, who's weak next? Oh, don't turn around. Who's weak next? I mean, you turned around to look at your team. That's actually good. Okay, Bucky pulled you in. Alright, now... Okay, here's something... I talked about this earlier with Angela, where you use your health bar as a gauge of like how far you can go in and what you need to do. With Strange, you need to throw in the factor of your shield health. If you don't have much shield health, you kind of have to pull back and poke a little and sit back here and regain your health and your shield health. There's no real like way about it. Like, you just kind of have to. And you don't respect that, so you get saved, essentially. Because this is a forced ult by your invis. They have no ults active aside from a rocket ult, but that's not really too much of a thing. And it's all because you got hooked because you didn't have shield. So if we go just play that sound effect. So just stay back here, look at the Bucky. Yeah. Unfortunate. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Yeah. Pay attention to Bucky. His thing is rough. Okay, you can't help the Penny. Yeah. That's fight's just over. It'd be really nice if you guys had an Invis ult right here, but it was forced out. Specifically because of Bucky. Character's good. Ban him right now. In the current meta, just ban him. Unfortunate. Okay, not bad. I mean, there's some good stuff there. I'll mostly talk about Angela because that's the character I know more. You want to... don't shift too early. You want to make sure that when you activate shift, you're very close to the enemy so you can get the maximum amount of value with it. You want to not go in unless your shift bar is very high, if not almost full. Pick your spots like that. And then when you go in, pick what character you're going to assassinate based on the current situation. And it can be anybody, just whoever's going to get you the most value. So there's my tips for Angela, and good luck tanking, good luck going up through the ranks. So I hope this helped. Take care, God bless, bye.